Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Before you lie the festival grounds for Feast Fest, a week-long Thanksgiving-themed festival that begins the week before Thanksgiving and lasts until a few days afterwards. Unfortunately, we were not able to obtain all of the proper permits to fully establish Feast Fest, so the local authorities are prohibiting us from modifying the land or removing any of the existing trees. But alas, Feast Fest must go on. At Feast Fest, you can expect to find rides and attractions fit for the whole family, entertainment that will delight the senses, and some of the best carnival food in the nation. Please feel free to walk about as we get set up. We will be up and running in no time. Thank you for your patronage, and let the feast begin!
All right, thank you, Mr. Curator, for the wonderful introduction. Welcome, guys, to Feast Fest, our very first sort of non-permanent park. At least that's, well, I can't say park and fest at the same time. Or type what I mean to, Feast Fest. There we go. Welcome to Feast Fest, guys. This is going to be our Thanksgiving-themed park. And our objective on this one, actually, if you saw last episode, prohibits us from changing the land or removing any trees, which is going to be probably the biggest challenge we have faced thus far. We're going to make it free in the spirit of giving and being thankful, and because that's how we do our parks. But we're going to get started here, and we're actually going to build a lot of food in this park. More so than we probably normally do. And we're going to have to do a lot of it in very strange places, because I can't really expand this walkway anywhere in this direction without it conflicting with the land. Maybe I can do it right here. So we'll add an ice cream stall right here. And again, Feast Fest it's the home to some of the best food in the nation. So or at least carnival food. So we're going to name Ice Cream Stall 1 Incredible Ice Cream. Incredible Ice Cream is now open. Let's get some fantastic fries built as well. I'm going to have fun with this part, guys. I'm going to make a lot of things food related. Fantastic fries, and let's do decadent drinks. And decadent drinks. Beautiful. And let's give them some beautiful bathrooms to use, because you know they're going to need to. Let's put these not up with the main area. Let's do these down here. Beautiful bathrooms. Let's actually make them free in this park. Let's be nice. Happy early Thanksgiving, everyone. Beautiful bathrooms. Wonderful. Okay, now let's get some rides going. But yeah, this park, entirely Thanksgiving based. Some of it's going to be food related. Some of it's going to be, old time, actual, original, OG Thanksgiving words, where the tradition originated, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be fun. It's going to be very festive and extremely difficult because I can't do anything to the land, and it's going to drive me nuts. Okay, we're going to do our scrambled eggs right here. We can't get any... Actually, let's do our entrance on the side, and we can run the footpath down by the restroom. That makes sense, right? And then this, we could normally adjust the land and put it there, but, we can't do that in this park. So, yeah, scratch that. This should be able to... No, it can't do that because this land is... Oh, boy, guys. We're going to have our work cut out for us here. Okay, I'm seeing a way to do this exit, and it's going to be... I'm going to have to finagle it a little bit. We're going to go underneath. I think I can go underneath. I can. It's going to have to go this direction. That is an excessive exit. It should not have to be so, but it is so because we are on such a restricting park. Let's do... I think yellow lines are going to look good in this park. I don't know. I don't know why, but I think they are. And this won't work here either. So instead, we will go around the backside and do... No, we can't, because there's tree in my way. And normally that's just something I can complain about and fix it. But in this one, I can only complain about it. I can't do anything to fix it. That is way longer than I wanted it to be. But, you know, we work with what we got. And listen to that. You can already hear all 35 of our guests making some noise. I love it. All right, let's up the rotations on Scrambled Eggs 1. And let's name Scrambled Eggs 1 after we test and open it. We shall name it the Thankful Egg. Because I don't think there's anything Thanksgiving related that's also an egg, so we're going to just name it the Thankful Egg. I actually Googled Thanksgiving egg, and there were some really cool looking deviled eggs, which we've already done, that were made to look like turkeys, which I thought was kind of cool. We're actually going to go with this kind of burnt orange-ish color for a lot of things in this park. I don't quite know our color scheme yet. Definitely browns, oranges, yellows, kind of fall colors, reds as well. Just think autumn, and that's kind of going to be or fall if you want to be boring about it. Autumn/fall is kind of going to be our color scheme for this park. So for some of you, that will be easier to understand than others. But that is what we're going to be doing. All right, let's hire 2 handymen to start with. This footpath is so small to begin with. I didn't think it necessary to do a whole time lapse to cover what I just did in 30 seconds. So that's where we are at. Let's have him not mow the grass, because that is unnecessary. I just put the emphasis on the wrong syllable there. Okay, let's keep building stuff. We're going to do a few gentle rides, probably 3 or 4, and then we're going to end with a coaster. I don't know where I want to put it yet, and I have an idea for a dual shuttle loop design, because I think it's gonna work real nice. At least the design I have in mind, I think will work nice. Geez, okay, all of our lines in this park, I'm just gonna say it now so I don't have to continue saying it, even though I'm probably going to do just that, are going to, almost all of them, they're going to be excessively long. Because if I put this back here, well, no. If I put this here, would I rather have an excessively long entrance or exit? Probably exit, especially if I'm doing unlimited rides on a slide. That makes sense to me, at least. Let's grab our mechanic, which, man, he's going to blend in so much with the walkway here. That is actually really difficult to see him. Let's name this guy, Thankfully, Egg Slider. Why not? Thankfully, Egg Slider. And for our slide here, let's name it Settlers Slide. Just like the settlers who originally colonized America. We should probably not have them try to jump and grab onto the ledge there to get onto this. That might not be the best idea we've ever had. So let's give them an actual walkway to go on. Perfect. And we will set this to unlimited rides per admission because we are so generous like that. And we'll open it. And we will charge more than $1.50 probably. What is it, like $2.30? I'm guessing here. $2.30? $2.07. Okay, I overshot it. $2. As gracious and as thankful as we're going to be in this park, I'm not going to charge any less than normal for my rides. If anything, no, not if anything, I'm going to charge more. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to charge the same thing we always do because, you know what? We need the money. I'm thankful that the guests are giving me their money. Let's put it that way. That sounds fair, right? All right. So that is the slide and scrambled eggs. Let's get a Ferris wheel and an observation tower in, and then we will build us a coaster. A coaster, eh? I don't think we're going to do a haunted house in this park. I really don't feel like I was trying to come up with a name for it. It just doesn't fit. It really doesn't. Can I... Ooh, I can bridge and... Okay. Yeah, maybe? Man, this is... I knew it was going to be difficult having these limitations with the land adjustments that we're able to make. But oh my goodness, I didn't think it was going to come into play this severely this early. But it is. We'll do... I can't do an entrance there, so I have to do it here. And my exit, let's do on the side. Again, I don't think I've done that outside of Perilous Pier. I think that was the only park we did that on. And then this is actually going to have to go around the tree this direction, connect up, and then we'll run... I was thinking last episode when I was kind of going through this park, I said I was going to do one major walkway and then kind of stem everything off from there with a really long exits and a lot of do not enter signs. I think that's going to give this park a really weird feel to it. So I'm not going to do that. Like, this is a lot of land to cover with just an exit. And while doing really long lines, not exits and exits, while doing long entrances and exits, it makes sense to me to do on like a massive coaster. You go to any theme park ever and the line is just ridiculously long, but you go to something like a smaller Ferris wheel or a swinging ship or something, and the line is usually like a fraction of those longer lines. So just for the sake of realism, we're gonna keep... I don't know. We're gonna change what I originally planned on doing. And I realized I didn't paint this. Settler slide, get over here. Get some paint on you. Let's do... What does orange and brown look like? Probably bad in the rain, but I think it's gonna end up looking pretty good. I actually kind of like that, even with this lovely dark shade on everything, because it's raining. We'll do Settler's slide. That's a mouthful. Settler's slide in orange and brown. And then we'll do Ferris Wheel 1, which is going to be... I have a really difficult time not trying to sing this, but believe me, you don't want me to. I'm doing you a favor by not. We're going to name this one A Whole New World. Basically, the emphasis being on New World because, you know, they found America, thus Thanksgiving with the Pilgrims and the Indians, Native Americans, and all that jazz. Whole New World. Yeah, we're going to name it New World, or A Whole New World. Because when you think New World, those words just pop into your mind. If you are at all, I don't even consider myself a big fan, but at all a Disney fan, it's just, it happens. So, let's do some of this burnt orange. I think that looks kind of good. And then let's do yellow. That actually looks really nice. I like that. Usually this burnt orange, I don't like it. Especially being an Aggie, I've kind of, drank the Kool-Aid. You were conditioned not to like the color orange, but I can be mature about it. I think that looks nice. And then on this one, I kind of want to do canvas style entrances. Now that I'm looking at it, the color palette that we're going to do, I didn't paint this either. What am I doing, guys? I didn't do anything to this. Oh, I am so scrubby right now. 220. And we need to paint it and then get some umbrellas going with our info kiosk. We already have 140 guests. By golly gee, Batman, we're doing great. I'm in a good mood today, guys. If that isn't clear already. Ooh, we have log cabin too and wooden style. Ooh, we might do that instead. I don't know yet. Let's get this done one thing at a time. We'll make this a bright orange and red on the backs. Ooh, no, let's do it. Ooh, I actually really like that. Let's try. Yeah, that's... Actually, no, the thankful egg sounds very happy, very lively. So let's... Ooh, I like that. There we go. That sounds like a thankful, or that looks like a thankful egg to me. Perfect. And then we're going to get some music in this park in this episode. I'm not going to wait till like the second to last episode to do music in this park because we need some good vibes. We need some good vibes throughout this park. And I think music will accomplish that. I'm double checking all this stuff now since I screwed it up on 2 of my 3 rides I built. All right, we're in May. What did I just say I was going to do? I don't even remember. We were going to build an info kiosk. That's what we're going to do. I'm thinking entirely too much right now about what to do and what to do next and where to put it and what to name things. And that's a lot of words. This is going to go right here in the front. We're probably going to do, I'm thinking 3 food courts. 1 in the middle here, or kind of in this area. We've got everything. And then we'll do 1 kind of on each end. I'm thinking of doing sort of like a river walk design down here. We have 4 years in this park, which I love 4-year parks because you really get to go that extra mile and add those little extra details. Think back to the only parks we've had that are 4 years. I think we've only had 2 of them. Our first one was Evergreen Gardens, which was the first park that just blew my mind. Oh, no. Let's get these painted first. Again, we're going to do kind of that burnt orange. I think that's going to look nice in this park. But yeah, Evergreen Gardens, that was the first park that really just kind of like blew my mind as far as what I had the money to do. And I was uninhibited by my money and I could just build. If you guys remember, it was a long time ago, but I remember it pretty vividly. It's the first time I did like a wooden coaster that just spanned the entire perimeter of my park. I thought it looked awesome. Our next 4-year park was my favorite to date, Atlantic Oasis. We did some amazing things in that park. Unfortunately, I can't do any custom terraforming here. I'd love to add like a waterfall or something going into this lake or river. But we can't because this sadness right here. The local authority, we didn't get our permits for this park. Sorry, for these festival grounds. For Feast Fest. I was having the toughest time coming up with a name for this park, and then when I started treating it like a carnival and like a festival, it all just came to me. Like I got so many ideas, and I forgot some of them because I couldn't write them fast enough. So I'm pumped for this park. We got some cool things planned. All right, I said I was also going to build an observation tower, I think. We're also going to do a carousel. Or a merry-go-round, because that's going to give us some jams. Some sweet, sweet jams to listen to. Okay, where is kind of center in our park? Right in the middle here, actually. That was very obvious. The center is in the middle. Who would have thunk it? So let's do this on the hillside here. And then... okay, I see a workaround. So instead of complaining about things not being able to connect up to the path, I'm going to try to be better about that. Let's make the path do what we want it to do. Instead of going flat there, we can put it up and then flat and then back down, which now allows us to connect something right there, which I'm thinking is going to be the exit of this ride. Sorry, I'm doing this all too soon. Let's build this as tall as it can be. Man, that's tall. I love doing observation towers at their absolute max height. They just look so cool. I know I said that with so much enthusiasm, but I do mean that. They are actually pretty cool looking when you get them as high as they can go. This looks like it needs to be lowered, and it does. So let's do that. There we go. And I'm glad that got rid of the fence because that looked awful. Okay, guys, I am moving so quick. I have so many ideas. I realize I'm forgetting to do things. I didn't paint rides. I didn't price them. I don't have a mechanic, I don't believe, at our Ferris wheel. There's a couple things that I am forgetting. I am aware of that. I will go back and take care of that here in a sec. Or if I remember it off camera, I will do it between episodes. Come back, let you guys know. Yada, yada. You know the drill by now. I was going to say, let's get rid of this tree and connect it right there. Oh, it's so easy to forget what we can't do in this park. Okay, so this is going to have to continue down the slope right here. to this, which will be flat, and run over around the tree and connect up. I think that looks nice. Okay. We're going to name our observation tower. I think this is a cool name, and I actually am proud of myself with coming up with the name for it. We're going to name this one the Melting Pot, because when you're on this observation tower and you're all the way at the top, you got to use your imagination a little bit, but when you're all the way at the top, that's going to be the highest point in our park. You're going to be able to see a little bit of everything. Hence, Melting Pot. I liked it. I was trying to come up with reasons to name things. Like the Melting Pot. I was thinking, okay, pot. I'm going to name something like, if we had like a spinning teacup ride or something, I could easily do the Melting Pot for that or something. But I'm trying to think a little less literal. You know, you can see a little bit of everything in this park, which to me, I thought was a very fitting name. Let's do this one brown and kind of gold. Ooh, I like that. That's nice looking. We just got a vertical coaster. Don't get too excited. We are not going to have the funds to build that kind of coaster for a little while. Ooh, I really like that paint job. That's nice. And let's do a brown base as well. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That is beautiful looking. That is the Melting Pot. Why do we not have this open yet? Silly me. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That might not be able to hold 20 people. But if we take it one more, I believe there's a tree in our way, so we can't do just a simple fix and add one more. So we're not going to. Simple as that. All right, 337, which I think will get more exciting as we build stuff. It might not need to be in close proximity, being an observation tower. Where is Handyman 2? Are you covering any of this stuff? If you weren't, you now are. Sweet. That's going to be the extent of his coverage, because that's quite a bit for one man to cover. So thank you, Handyman 2, for covering that. All right, and let's get our one mechanic here. Why I just X'd out of that, I couldn't tell you, because I need to find him. There we go. Thankfully, Egg Slider. Still, rough name. We'll cover everything on this side of the river. And I love that there's this river that just runs the length of the park. I think it's so cool looking. We're going to attempt to come up with some cool things that we can do with that. And one other thing I'm going to do real quick while I'm here is, if you remember, our curator mentioned that this park has rides and attractions fit for the whole family, entertainment that will delight the senses. So let's actually get some entertainers in this park. We don't do this often enough. I wish there was a turkey costume. That would be epic. We'll do 3 for now. We're going to expand, and we'll probably eventually hire 1 or 2 more of each. Probably 1 as we start expanding. We'll probably go... Actually, I'm not going to say what we're going to do, because I'm not sure. We're pretty close to finishing out this side. Not that we've added much, but this area of our park is a lot less space to cover than the entrance to this end. It's probably double. Or half, I guess, if I'm referring to those in the correct order. Okay, words, things, they are difficult right now. Let's build a coaster. And since we only have $4.5 grand, we don't have a steel coaster yet. We're going to do a steel mini. You guys should kind of start expecting certain first coasters from me. It's pretty much always going to be a steel mini or some sort of shuttle loop if I have the option, because they're cheap and they make money quick. However, where this is going is a whole nother animal. A whole nother animal indeed. Can we do this up? Oh man, you gotta look like on every side where trees are. Let's do it up here, and we'll kind of connect up walkways and everything to this. Tree in the way. Just kidding. Can't do that there. And if we do it... Oh, geez. I don't want to do it right here, because this is prime spot for something to go in. Actually, you know what? We have plenty of spaces to do stuff like that. You know what? No, this is going to go right here. And it's actually going to start right there. And this is going to be a pretty short station because I need to start going up. So that means I need to make this a pretty short ride. Ha! Oh, good one, Dr.DDub. Good one. When do I ever do that? Answer, never. Okay, so that's too high for supports. So let's start turning it earlier. That's at 21. And I think on this one, I want to do, what are they called? I'm going to do these pieces a bunch. Tree in the way? Of course there's a tree in my way. Oh, gosh. The flat pieces. We're going to do these spinning cars because I think that's going to be pretty sweet. Can this go back this direction? It can. That looks cool. We're going to need to go back up here probably a little bit. Okay, never mind. Let's turn this tight instead. Then go this straight for one. Turn. Go up a little bit. Probably just one, because then we have to turn it again to avoid these trees. We started at 22. We're at 16. So we've got the room to do a little bit more of an incline here. I don't want to go much higher than that. And then let's run into a tree real quick. These trees are awful that you can't see them. Like, that's so hard to see a tree behind that. Okay, never mind. This will go this direction. And then into another tree that I can't see. Does this work? No, because there's a tree. Okay. I think I might have found something that works. Up to 18 there. And then turn it. Oh, guys. Please forgive me if I sound like a broken record when it comes to these trees. I don't think that's going to make that. So let's actually turn that into a chain lift. Let's turn that whole thing into a chain lift just for looks' sake. Even if it doesn't need it, I think that'll look better. Bring this to 20. And we'll try to go back down and use some of this space if I can. Ooh, that's cool. But then we're going to run right into the land, which we can't modify. So if we do that and do this, that puts us one tile earlier, giving us the ability to go up and clear it. Sweet. And then let's do, oh yeah. Nope, there's a tree right there. Just kidding. Okay. Where can we take this? If we take it here and around, we're running into something. Don't know what. That puts us at 10. And then if we do a steep one up and flat, can we clear the tree? We can clear the tree. Something is going my way, guys. Not used to that. All right, we're at 13 here. We need to probably wrap this up. We dropped from 20 to 17, 20, 17, 13. No idea how intense this is going to be. Oh, my... Oh, I keep doing it. I'm just so not used to this. Okay, we'll turn that there. Steep drop, flat. Ooh, and that puts us at 10. Which gives us time to do one thing of brakes at 22. Turn it. No, it doesn't give us time to do that. We have to turn it here. We have to turn it. We do this. We go wide, and then we go narrow. And that lines us up kind of where we need to be. Can we S-bend right? We can. Can we do it one tile earlier? I don't think we can, but that's what we need to be doing. Ooh, actually, if we swing wide, there we go. Okay, I forget that you can clear these trees with certain types of track, this being one of those. Okay, this could be entirely too extreme. I'm not sure. But I'm glad I chose the footpath, not the footpath style. That's not a thing. The ride style I did. Because you'll see in a sec when we look at how many trains we can. 1 train, 10 cars per train. We got to make this actually 2 per 8. That's not bad at all. Except we're not doing that because that's going to be an awful ride with these. We need spinning cars. 2 trains, 4 cars per train. 3, 2, and 4. I think that's going to work better, maybe. I'm not sure. We'll do that for now, though. And then we get to play Find a Path Through the Trees. It's one of my favorite games. That's something you might not have known about me. I love being hindered by trees and being forced... Oh, I'm already out of cash. Oops. And being forced to navigate through very, very treacherous, very difficult terrain. It is one of my favorite things to do. But, you know, it is on us over here at... Wow, that... Really? No supports? No supports at all? It is really on us over here at Dr.DDub Theme Park Creators LLC for not having the foresight to get our permits in order. That is on us, and I can't complain. It was an oversight, you know, in the planning. We didn't think the city ordinances were as strict as they were, but turns out they are. And so, you know, I'm already out of money just building a line. What happened? How did that cost so much? I realize it's a extremely long line, but this is what happens when you don't purchase permits. Or you don't have enough time to get them. And please tell me I can put this there. I can't. I can't do it. I can't. Well, I might have a workaround, but it's going to be ridiculous. And I think it's going to have to happen. Just based on where our station lies. Okay, so the exit. I don't think I can get path from anywhere here. If I can do it on this side, I'd like to, because it's going to be ridiculous going the other way. Cool. Ridiculous pathway begin, if this even works. Okay, the exit is going underground. Yeah. And then starting here, let's get height marks on paths. We're starting at 10. We need to get down to 7. Okay, so 1... Actually, it needs to go probably a little bit lower than 7. Let's take this down to 5. I think that's 5. Down even a little bit more. And then we'll come out here. I think this is what I want to do. I have spent $2,000 on footpath. I don't know what's costing so much. But this is crazy. If I'm missing something, please in the comments let me know why this is costing me so much. But I just don't get it. If I can get this before we have to pay staff, that would be nice. Please. Pretty please. I don't want to have to take out $3,000 to build walkway. There we go. And then that, if any line deserves a do not enter sign. Let's do these. These look cool. I don't think we've done these yet. I like that. That looks kind of cool. We're going to do that. All right. And then while I'm getting distracted here, we're going to go through and check out what these look like before we test it. Canvas style, wooden style, or log cabins. I like the log cabin. Done. Log cabin style it is. I think that's going to look really nice on this park. Couldn't tell you why, but to me, it just works. Especially with the color theme, the color scheme. being kind of browns, oranges, reds, yellows, golds, all that. Ooh, we just got a steel coaster. You bet your booty we're building one of those ASAP. Not this episode, because we're already in July. This episode is getting long. Let's paint this, let's test it, and then let's open it so people can pay us their money, and we can thank them for giving us their money. Ooh. Do I have a name in mind for this one? I do. And it's good. We're going to name this, or I think it's good. I think it's kind of funny. I can't do words today, guys. We're going to do a lot of that color, and then brown. No, that's, what does orange look like? Let's do the burnt orange there, and then, ooh, that kind of lightens it up a little bit. I like that. I like it. Let's try brown supports. I think that's it. RollerCoaster 1 still needs these painted. My bad. I forget that a lot. Does that look good? I think that looks great. We're going to do that. Okay. RollerCoaster 1. I got food on the brain. Sweet potato spinner. Not spiner. Spinner. Sweet potato spinner, ladies and gentlemen. It is built. It has an excessive exit, which I need to probably assign its own handyman for the underground part. And oh boy. Okay, I'll do that off camera. Let's see if sweet potato spinner is as sweet as it spins. Yeah. Just watch it, guys. Gosh. More like sweet potato spin you so much you fly off the track. It goes so fast here. Oh, that's crazy. I hope that's not. Okay. I'm okay with that. Very intense. Very, very intense. We're going to test this real quick. I'm not going to make you watch it. I want to see if the stats are any different with 4 cars. I will be right back. All right, the excitement went up by 0.04. We're going to call that an improvement and stick with it. We're doing 2 trains, 4 cars per train. Sweet potato spinner is now officially done once I actually remember to change the pricing on it to, we're going to do $520 because I'm going to build something close to this and it's going to up it, and yeah, we'll be fine. Hopefully next episode we can climb out of the red and build some stuff. I realize we still have $8,000 we can take out, but we're definitely going to be doing a little bit of that. But all right, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you are enjoying Feast Fest thus far. We are still in the process of setting up the festival, wink, wink. So make sure to tune in next time and see what progress we make. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you're getting excited for Thanksgiving. I know I am. I like Thanksgiving a lot. It's always nice to see the family and get together with all the family and friends. But all right, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. And until then, as always, take care.